Hello guys, Houston here. I hope you guys are doing well, having a great day or a great night. And before jumping to the charts, don't forget to smash the like button, share with your friends and subscribe as well. Remember, we are growing together. My knowledge, your time, both are precious. And let's do it. So gold, uh, as you guys are aware, always from the bigger picture, right? And all these lines you guys can see here, this is my perpetual chart. Okay, so one of them, they are finally ready, and yeah, it looks amazing. So let's take a look here. So first things, on the monthly, all the way bullish. I was waiting for a small retrace before later bullish continuation. Why? Because we had a possible bullish scenario in the small time frame for the US dollar. So the US dollar goes up a little, gold retrace, and then we continue. So last night the dollar break bearish, and gold have the uh, no barrier in the way. So it's the way is free, and this is fantastic because one of the scenarios that we may expect now, it's a straight bull break, and we can top on the 50% here, which we can take a look. Just a moment. Hold your hats, cool your jets, almost there. Yeah. So we can make our way up to 240 to 2400, and then okay, then we retrace a little before later bullish continuation. um, this scenario is likely to play, especially if we enter September still up. Okay, if we keep going up, bang bang bang, and we enter September, then it's time to look for that small healthy retrace before new all-time highs again. Yeah, so now let's take a look on the weekly. Okay, let me show you something here. Why this is a big deal? This move right here in the scenario we are right now. Just a moment. Right now, I believe this is it. Okay, or maybe we are very close, because as you guys can see, we this move right here, it's above the 80% level. Okay, which is very aggressive. And just a moment, please, let me show you what is happening here. Yeah, so as you guys can see, we are way above the 80%, which is all the way aggressive, all the way bullish. And if you look at the previous all-time highs, we are very close, almost there, and we still have gold, still have a lot of juice, a lot, folks, a lot. So this is one of the reasons that I am expecting this scenario that we just talked about. Just a moment, let me clean this chart, which is, oh, I deleted, oh, so it's just a moment, 2402. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, so in my humble opinion, so doesn't matter how we are going to make it, okay, because we can blast the previous all-time high and then we go. If we enter the September gates, then we maybe look for that slow healthy retrace before more bullish continuation, and this is going to be even more bullish, okay, because we know, by a matter of fact, let me take a closer look here. Yes, So just a moment. So we know the bears will be waiting. They actually are waiting at this range, okay, which is very specific, 1893 and 34. Okay, this is very specific level for the bears, but again, it's going to be a complicated move because the bears know they have to protect this level, but they also know they are going to try to stop a train at like 200 miles per hour. So it's going to be wild. They know their odds are not in their favor. So perhaps, and this is my humble opinion, I don't have technical evidence for this, the thing that I'm going to tell you now. In my humble opinion, they already moved above, okay? Already waiting for these ranges right here. Okay, so this is my 50 cents. I don't have technical evidence, but so far in other assets, especially on crypto and stocks, you guys know that I nailed Dow Jones before, and crypto also, maybe one time or two, and yeah. So those levels, very strong levels to watch for: 2,402, 2,584. Which is already triggered, as you guys can see here, and this was made way back in the past, so it's like a chain. Okay, we are already connected to 2584, and forgive me about my English because it's not my native language. I'm trying to improve it as well. So yeah, another thing here, when I talk about later bullish continuation or later bullish development, you guys can see the small wicks here, small little guys, the small tails here above this level, which is our friend 180.9334. This is what I tell you guys about later bullish continuation. We took around 9 years to come close to this level again. It is true that precious metals have a different mechanics to move, but that's our bullish trigger. We already have one, the first, and we already have the second one. So it's there, it's going to happen. Nothing can stop gold unless a move on the dollar that's off the charts, okay, may happen, and this could delay uh, the bullish development for gold, but the chances are like 1%, 2, maybe 3%. So it's off the charts, and doesn't make sense to chart scenarios like this because if we try 100 times, we are going to be right one, maybe two, so not a big deal, right? And yes, so we talked about also this level 1597 back in the day when we had the C19 event, and we talked about this guy closing, not this guy, sorry, about gold closing above 1597, which was a bullish trigger as well. And yeah, so far they are doing great. There is another level in between here that we can take a look. Let me show you. Yes, so as you guys can see, this is the proof of my work. Okay, uh, just a moment. Yeah, so as you guys can see, all the levels are accurate. On the way up, on the way down, support, resistance, it's like strong levels that are, quote, invisible or like invisible. They are there, but most people don't acknowledge this kind of approach. But yeah, so even if we take a look here, just a second, please, just a moment. Yeah, so you guys can see all the behavior Excuse me, sorry. My throat's killing me. I have to fix it as well. Okay, so as you guys can see, we had some traction here, and then a lot of traction here, then again, 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 and again. Okay, so those levels are there, and they are for a specific reason, because they are part of something bigger. This is not only about support and resistance levels. You guys, if you follow me for some time, you know my approach to the charts. And yeah, so we do it in a unique way. And yeah, so let's take a closer look. Let's go for the 3 days. Um, yeah, that's a lot of bullish traction here. We have a power candle developing right now on the 3 days, which is fantastic for the bulls. The problem that we are going to have right now is this, folks. So we know this is a big resistance, right? And just a moment. Yes, and we are close to the previous top, right? So we are going to see some indecision, but this is going to be maybe fast, or it's not going to take too long, because people who are joining now are jumping the train right now. Uh, the smart people, the smart money, okay, the ones that are late bulls, for example, they know they know this is going to be a key resistance, and it is very close. So right now it's a math about risk and reward. How much they are looking to risk for profits. Okay, the closer the resistance, uh, less profits, lower is going to be their reward. Okay, so it's a risk scenario. But in the middle of all this indecision, we also can trade like this, for example. There is no problem. The bulls can take their time to develop something here that is going to give more odds for the bulls who are in decision to jump in with strength and yeah, more power candles, and to load up all of their trucks. So yeah, the bulls are in total control. They have the upper hand. Um, yeah, fantastic so far. Let's go for the daily. So this is our power candle, looking great. No sign of bearish strength right now. We had an issue a few days ago when we had when we were going up, grinding up with decreasing volume. Okay, perhaps this is already a sign of people not longing with a lot of capital, because they know the resistance is strong level, not only resistance, it's very close. Okay, so they maybe are concerned about the risk reward as well. Now let's jump into the 4 hours. Just a moment. So this guy right here, we had a bull flag. Just a moment. So we don't need the best draw ever here. It's just for you guys to have an idea. It has been a long time since I saw a bull flag. But yeah, so we longed right here after the bull break, not because we were waiting for the bull break to long, but we were late for this trade. I was quite busy on the last few days, but yeah, we made a great long just in time. And let's take a look on what we have here. Just a second. Yeah, so right now we have bullish candles, almost full body. This is great news. Right now we are developing this hammer here, but in my humble opinion, this is going to be just another bear trap. Can be. Uh, I don't know if it's going to be because I don't have technical evidence for such, okay? But we have to keep watching to see how this one is going to develop. Also, not also, sorry. Uh, we probably are going to give some room for the bears, okay? Maybe, because as we keep going closer and closer to this level, people, the ones who doesn't know what's is coming, they are looking to take profits, or in other words, closing their positions, okay? So yeah, let's take another closer look. Let's go for the 1 hour. Yeah, so this kind of behavior, the dome, is not a big deal. It's some lack of bullish activity, as you guys can see here. But again, this is for the small time frame. Remember, the bulls are in control so far, and also in the bigger picture as well. So don't be afraid if we see any move down here. We are probably going to trap the bears again before making two. Again, 1093. Okay, so looking great so far. Let's take another close look. 15 minutes. Yes, they looked for more bullish continuation here. As you guys can see, this is a bullish pattern. Not the best, not the worst. This, okay, folks, so we have more evidence here. These tails here, they stopped at the 50% average price for this range. Okay, let me show you. I believe I am accurate here. Let's see if I am. Yeah, spot on. Healthy trace inside back to the 50%, retest the previous average price. Maybe so this is a 50 minutes, okay? We can expect if any 50 minutes behavior here. So I don't know if they are able to make another bearish attempt here, which is possible but somewhat unlikely. But yeah, let's see how this is going to play out. Again, spot on here for the 50% average, so not a big deal for now. Okay, folks. And guys, thanks for your time, thanks for your patience, thanks for your support as well. I really enjoy the support of all of you. And don't forget to smash the like button, share with your friends, and subscribe as well. And yeah, I hope this analysis can help the way you look at the charts, your trading setup, the way you look at everything related to this as well. Thanks again, and I will see you guys soon. Have a nice day or a nice night. See ya.